Good morning. It's raining and the oceans are huge and it's Monday. So I'm really glad that you're all here with me today. Did you remember to blow your nose? Blowing your nose isn't always the best thing to do. It's better to sniff and spit, my dad said. I think he's right. But it's probably good to clear out your nasal passages in the morning. So I left that there to remind myself, especially before a yoga class, because we're going to do some breathing now. And did you start off the day with a hot lemon drink? I put in half a teaspoon of ginger, or a teaspoon of ginger, and half a teaspoon of turmeric powder, or you can have great fresh ginger, fresh turmeric. Drink that when you wake up. Also, it's good to have some pawpaw. Pawpaw is very good for the system. You read up about pawpaw. I'll put a post on pawpaw on the website. There's a lot of good qualities in pawpaw. Or a piece of orange or some mandarin. And we do all of that before yoga, as well as have a shower and get yourself ready. I'm just going to turn the heater down. It's getting warm. Okay, so I sit like this on my bolster. You don't have to sit like this on your bolster if you have knees that don't like it. Or if you've got knees that don't like it, you can put a couple of extra pillows and get some more height. The reason why I'm sitting like this is because my spine is fairly straight when I'm sitting like this. Yeah, see, my spine is straight. I don't want to do that and overarch, and I don't want to do that. So I just want to be aware of tucking my chin in, relaxing my shoulders down, and having a soft body. So my body is straight, but it's soft. So scan through your body, make sure it's nice and soft. We're going to do the happiness breathing. We've been doing this. That's one of my paintings. That's Ganesh. Ganesh is about happiness, joy. All right, he's an icon for me to remind me of happiness and joy. Okay, so we'll place our hands here at our hips. So the fingers are coming out. We're going to inhale for a count of 4. Be aware of the pause. Then we're going to exhale for a count of 6. Then we're going to pause for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then inhale for 4, pause, exhale for 6. So if you're already started, start, and we do it 6 times. Here, then we put our thumbs in our armpits, and we have our little fingers sitting out from the sides, and we do it another 6 times, and then we have our hands on our backs, and we do it another 6 times. And when our hands are on our backs, we'll do it with the exhale, we'll close up and we'll pull up the anal sphincter muscle and the pelvic floor, and with the inhale, we'll open up. So when we do it up here on the shoulders, we're creating a bandha, which is an energy lock for the day. So we're locking at the throat and we're locking at the base. So if you've already started, that's okay. I'll just do 3. So hands out from the side, and if you're new to this, let's just do 3. Okay, so we're going to chin down. So I'm going to inhale, lengthen the spine, hold, and then exhale for 6. You can count on your fingers. Inhale for 4, hold for 1, exhale for 6. As you exhale, let the body relax, let the chin go down, and pull in the Agni. So it's inhaling, hold, exhale for 6, The agni lives just about 1 inch below the navel, so you pull in that area at the beginning of the exhale. So it's inhaling for 4. Hold. Exhale for 6, pulling in the agni. Hold for 4. Could always do pelvic floors here as well. So inhaling. Exhale for 6. And one more. And then exhale for 6. I know I said I was only going to do 3, but some of you might have only just started. So exhaling for 6 as you pull in the navel, you pull in the pelvic floor, you let the chin go down. Now we have the arms under the armpit, and inhale, open up. Count 4. Exhale for 6, pull in the agni. Hold for 4. Then inhale. Exhale for 6, pulling in. Hold. And again. Hold. Hold. Inhaling. 4. Hold. Exhale for 6. Hold. 2, 3, 4. And one more. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Now hands on your back. And inhale, open up. Open right up, squeeze your shoulder blades together. And then exhale for 6 as you close the body, lock the chin, pull in the anal sphincter, pull in the pelvic floor, lock it all, pull the tummy in, lock as you count to 4 to hold. Release, inhale. And then just stop for a moment. Notice your breathing, have your eyes closed, just come into your normal breath. Don't try and control it in any way. Let your breathing just breathe you. Notice how the body expands with the inhale. We stretch through the top of the head, the spine is straight. And then with the exhale, see the surrender, the letting go, the opening. So always after a little breathing, we have a little moment to ourselves. Remember, if you have any issues after this class, I'll open the meeting and you can talk about the breath if you've got any questions, and we can go through it there. Or if you can't stay till the end, then you can send me a message. Okay, let's stand up. Stand up. Put your hands behind. We'll see how you're standing up. So we're inhale, come up. Good. So there's a link to the bolsters on the website. Bolsters good to have for the sleepy time class. All right. So hip width apart, feet are together, heels apart, hip width, just like the bridge. Let's do some circles. 4, 5, 6, and reverse. 1, 2, 3, really relax the lower back. 4, relax your knees. 5, bend your knees. 6, good. Now we'll do some figure eights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now reverse. 1, 2, and reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Stand up straight. So one side, other side, one side, other side. Good. Tuck your tailbone in, take it back. Tuck it in, take it back. Tuck it in, take it back. Do the chest. Stretch back, forward. Open up, close. Open up, close. Open up. So put your hands like this in cactus. So close. Have the elbows in line with your shoulders. Now inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Bend your knees slightly. Inhale, open. 4, 5, 6. Good. Stretch out. Do some circles. See if you can scan through your body and have no tension. Just do circles. Bend your knees a little bit. Have your body soft. Just do circles. And remember to breathe. Now reverse. Are you getting any tension in your neck? Look down at the floor if you are. Oh, and roll backwards. 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, squeeze your arms. Squeeze. Squeeze and lift. Squeeze and lift. Good. Lift one shoulder. The other. 4, 5, 6. Good. Let's look at your neck. Line your feet up. Line your feet up. Tuck your chin down. Take your head back. Watch me for a moment. You have your chin tucked down. And I'm imagining there's a hand behind my head. And I take my head back to my hand. But my chin stays down. You might need to look in the mirror to do this. So chin is down, head is back. Relax your shoulders. Relax your knees. Breathe. Stretch up through the base of the spine. Stretch up through the top of the head. Relax your shoulders, relax your arms. Now take your head right back. Open your mouth and turn your nose 1 centimeter. Breathe. Bring your head back to the center and turn your nose another centimeter. Relax. Come back to the center and lift your head. Good. If you put your hand near your ear, push your head into your ear. Push your head into your ear. Keep your knees bent, so take a breath. Inhale, push. So you push your head into your hand, and push your hand into your head, yeah? Push. Release. Feel it go down the other arm. So inhale, push. Relax. Don't overdo anything. If your breaking point is 10, go to 7. Then play around the edges. So push, release. Push, release. And the other side. Push, release. Take an inhale as you push. And release. Good. Don't overdo it. Yeah? Let's roll your shoulders. Let's inhale and exhale. Go over to the side. Inhale, come up. Exhale, other side. Inhale, come up. Take your legs wide. Interlock your hands behind your back. Bend your knees. Bend. So let's take an inhale. And exhale, bend your knees. Bring your arms up, over, up, over. Let your head relax down. Close your eyes. Have a facelift. Breathe. Knees are bent. Relax your lower back. Just let your body breathe. See if you can bring those arms right over your head onto the floor. Breathe. Eyes are closed. Don't panic. Breathe slowly. Good. Now put your hands under your shoulders and look up. Look up. Keep your knees bent. Now look down. See, when I look up, I'm crunching the back of my neck. So I just want to look at the floor and have a straight line along my spine. From the base of my spine to the top of my head. I want to stretch out. Walk your hands over to the right. Knees are bent. Look at your foot. Bless your little foot. Thank God it gets us everywhere. Come back to the center. Look up. Come up on your fingers. Lift up. Look up. And come back down again. And now walk over to the other side. Look at your foot. Touch your foot. Bless your foot. Thank you, foot. And come back to the center. Now grab onto your wrists. Knees are bent. Inhale. Just come up halfway. So you're activating your thighs. I think the thighs and the jaw are the strongest muscle in the body. So stretch out through your base of the spine. See if you can stretch it away and stretch through the top of your head. And inhale, come up. Take your arms up if you feel a little dizzy. Interlock your hands and stretch them up. And exhale, go over. Bend your knees, have your knees soft. Exhale. And then inhale, come up. Exhale, other side. Inhale, come up. Good. So let's just come down. We're going to go into a dog stretch, but I want to show you the right way to get into a dog stretch. So have your knees hip width apart. Come back onto your feet. We're not going to be here for long. For those who've got sore knees, just going to be here for a second just to stretch out your arms. So arms are shoulder width. Come up and look at your hands. Now turn your feet. And take your bottom up. Keep your knees bent. Keep your knees bent. Just check that your hand is in line with your foot and your hands are straight across. Your fingers are spread. Yeah, hand is in line with the foot. That's good. So bend your knees and see if you can push your chest back onto your thighs. Open up. Breathe. Don't ever stop breathing. Keep bringing your mind back to the breath. Now we'll do some circles with the nose, yeah? So do nice big rotations. This is really good for people who've got necks that are sending them a message. Yeah, the body talks to us. We need to listen. So do 3 in one direction, 3 in the other. Stretch, stretch. Now take your legs as wide as the mat. Take your arms as wide as the mat. But you can still keep your knees bent. So we're going to inhale and drop forward. Inhale, drop forward. Exhale, come back. Inhale, drop forward. Exhale, come back. And again, inhale, drop forward. Drop forward, relax your shoulders down. Exhale, come back. See how good this is for the kidneys? It's good for so many things. It actually replenishes the discs. There's discs between the bones in the spine, and we're replenishing them with oxygenated blood. Very good. Now, let's walk our feet back to hip width apart. Bring your hands back to shoulder width. Now, if this is a problem because you've got sore wrists, you can make fists of your hands. And what you need to do is, if your wrists are sore, you need to bring the weight more onto your feet. So get the weight off the wrists. So you visualize that you're actually you're lifting from the wrist to the elbow to the shoulder. So activate your shoulders and pull away from your wrists. Pull down into your feet. Let the legs take the weight. Now let's walk your hands back towards your feet. Bend your knees. Keep your knees right bent. Grab onto your elbows and let your head relax. Have a look at your feet and see if your feet are in a straight line. They're straight across the front, they're straight down the sides. Grab onto your elbows, let your head relax. Now put your hands on your lower back. Grab onto your wrists. Keep your knees bent. Inhale, just come up halfway. So you're activating your stomach muscles here. Breathe. Stretch out through the top of your head. Pull your stomach in. To activate your stomach muscles, you just pull the muscles in around the navel. That will activate your core. And then inhale, come up. If you feel dizzy, take your hands up. Stretch, turn your hands inside out, stretch up, and come down. So we'll do a little exercise here. I'm just wondering which way is the best way. So you can, obviously you're going to stand forward. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my left hand here. I'm going to, behind my back. I'm going to pick up my shoulder and take it back and down. Checking that my feet are hip width apart. My knees are bent. I'm just going to inhale, take my hand up. You can watch for a minute. My hand is up near my ear. My fingers are spread. And as I exhale, I'm just going to bend my knees, pull my stomach in to activate my core. Keep my knees bent. Keep my hand by my ear and go down. And as I inhale, I bring my hand back up to my ear because it left my ear to touch the floor. And I'm going to inhale, come up. And then I'm going to exhale. So I'll do it this way. Let's do it together. So you've got your left hand behind your back, your knees are soft, and we're going to inhale, take your hand up to your ear, feel it by your ear. Now exhale, pull your stomach muscles in, bend your knees, keep your arm by your ear as long as you can. As you exhale and you go down as far as you can, bending. Then you inhale, you bring your arm up to your ear, stretch out with your fingers, stretch out with your buttocks, and inhale. Keep the knees bent, come on. We're using our thigh and we're using our core. One more, exhale down. So we have to strengthen our stomach muscles so we don't slip a disc. Inhale, stretching out, coming up, and exhale, lower. Just stop for a minute, close your eyes, feel where the weight is on your feet, come back to your breathing. So if your breath starts to become compromised, that means it's short and it's hard to get a breath, then the exercise is a bit strong for you. And just notice that. Ideally, we're working within the breath. There's no movement unless there's a breath. So I'll explain that again. So put your right arm behind your lower back, have your knees bent. So this is the inhale. Inhale, arm up. Inhale, stops, arm stops. Exhale, bend your knees, pulling your tummy, so we're exhaling, going down. When the exhale stops, you are at the bottom. No movement without a breath. Then inhale, bring your arm to your ear, stretch into your fingers, keep your knees bent, keep the inhale going and come up. That could be strong for a lot of you. Exhale, go down. And inhale, arm to the ear. Coming up. And one more, exhale down. Keep the arm by the ear, keep the knees bent, stretch into the fingers, stretch away with the tailbone. Let the arm come down, that's your exhale. Inhale, bring the arm to the ear, stretch into the fingers. Keep coming up with that inhale and exhale down. If your body is not so strong and your muscles are weak, your inhale and exhale will be fast and the exercise will be fast. The way that we strengthen is with time we can go slower. So with this, with your subscription, you also get 30 minutes of one-on-one with me, and we can look at any issues you have. And outside of that 30 minutes, I do provide one-on-one classes, and you can read about that on my website. Okay, so imagine some of you are going to go off to work now. I'd encourage you just to lie down just for 1 minute. This is the most important part, is for those of you who are going to work, just lie down. Just lie down. We need to be able to relax the body. Take your shoulders down from your ears, tuck your tailbone under, stretch your legs out. Come into your right hand, your elbow, your shoulder. Relax the whole of your right arm. Then relax down the right side of the body to the foot. Come to the left hand. Relax up to the shoulder. From the shoulder, release down the left side of the body to the foot. And relax. Now for all of us here, Let's put our feet on the floor. Tuck your tailbone under. Have your hands down, palms facing downwards. So I want you to spread your toes and just push down now on the big toe. See how the inside muscles of the inside of the thighs work when you push on the big toe? Now push on your little toe. Yeah, there's a bit of instability there when you push on the little toes. Can you feel that? So I want you to spread the toes and be more inclined to push on the big toe because we are more inclined to roll out to the little toe. I just want you to, with the inhale, I want you to exhale, look up and see that your feet, it's probably pretty hard to see, but you want your feet to be hip width apart and come back down. Let's take a breath. So we need to strengthen our stomach muscles, and for some of us, some women, we get the weight in the stomach, others get it in the bum. I'd rather have it in the bum than the stomach, but what can you do? This is what you can do. This is what you can do, is don't eat dinner after 5 or 6 p.m. at night. That's one good thing. You have to follow an Ayurvedic diet. Okay, so let's place your hands behind your back, behind your head, yeah? So I've got my hands interlocked and they're behind my head. Now some of you might have a neck that really needs a pillow. But if you can just do it with your hands, that's great. So we're going to inhale. And as we exhale, we're going to keep the left elbow on the floor, but take the right elbow to the left knee. Exhale, then inhale back. Let's do 6. Exhale. Exhale, push you close. Inhale, push you open. Keep going. Can you feel the muscles in your stomach activate? And when you've done 6, just stop. Just stop, breathe. Feel the energy in the body. Can you feel some energy around your left leg, around your left side of the stomach? Feel the energy. We call that prana. So let's do the other side. Inhale. Keep the right elbow on the floor. So it's exhale, left knee, left elbow to right knee. And inhale back. Good. So you know I record all of these classes. The ideal thing is for you to do this Good Morning Yoga class tomorrow morning, right up until next Monday. That's good. So hands by your side. Let's inhale, lift your head up. Lift your hands. Now go. And relax. So did you see what I was doing? I inhale, I come up, and then I exhale and stretch with my right arm. Inhale back, exhale, stretch with my left arm. Well, actually, I'm doing it a lot faster than that. So let's just see. Let's try again. For some of you who've got sore necks, this will strengthen your neck muscles, but don't do too many, don't overdo it. So it's inhale up, and then exhale. And relax. That's 20. Take a breath. Totally relax. I was in India once studying Ayurveda, and there was this Indian yoga teacher, and he'd go, inhale, exhale. Inhale. So exhale. Inhale as you release. Exhale as you squeeze. Inhale as you release. Exhale as you squeeze. Inhale as you release. Put your feet on the floor. Put your hands underneath your bottom. Can you maybe walk your hands down, walk your elbows in. Let's interlock your hands. Walk your shoulders down from the ears. Yeah, walk your shoulders down, shoulders down. Feet are hip width apart. Lift up your groin. Lift it up. Breathe. Nice big breaths. Push down on your big toes. Don't roll out to the outside. You need to work the inside muscles as well. Breathing. So what is this good? This is really good for people with back issues. If you exhale and you pull your tummy in here, you'll be stimulating your digestive system. Inhale as you open, exhale, pull in your pelvic floor. That's good for women with bladder problems and men with prostate problems. And release. Have a squeeze. So a lot of people who have bladder problems is because they go to the toilet too many times and their bladders got small. So they need to let it grow a little bit if that's what's going on. They should also practice stopping themselves from urinating halfway through to strengthen the muscles. It's good for men and women to do that. Actually, we've got one man who's signed up, Russell. Hello, Russell. All the rest are women, which is, we'll have more men now. Russell's come. Okay, so you're lying on your side. You've got your elbow, your head on your elbow. Do you know that this is like the perfect height? Let's inhale, lift your arm up. And exhale down. If this is uncomfortable, perhaps you want to put a pillow. So inhale, lift up. And exhale down. One more, inhale, lift up. And exhale down. Let's inhale, lift your arm up. Stretch into that leg, stretch, stretch into your fingers, stretch into your toes. Take a few breaths. So breathe in through your toes and out through your fingers. Breathe in from the center of the earth through your toes. Bring that earth energy up through your body. And as you exhale, send it out through your fingers. So what you're doing is bringing in the earth energy, cleansing that whole channel in your body, and exhale through your fingers. And come back. Good. Remember, whenever you get up from lying down, you roll onto your right side, unless you're pregnant, and you use your left arm to lift you. That way you'll have least pressure on your heart. Let's come up and we'll do the other side. On the side, put your head on your elbow if that's comfortable. If not, get yourself a pillow. Got my knees together. Let's inhale, raise the arm. Touch the floor at the end of the inhale. Then exhale, lower the arm. Inhale, raise. Exhale, lower. Inhale, raise. Now stretch out that top leg, stretch your fingers, so stretch. Now I want you to visualize you're breathing in through the toes. Beautiful energy, and breathe out through the fingers. So we're cleansing the body, cleansing the meridians. Breathe in through the toes. Breathe out through the fingers. One more. through the toes, out through the fingers. Good. Now put your hand in front of you. You're going to use your hand to come up. Okay. Actually, thinking. We'll do a twist to finish. Take your arms, your feet out. Put your feet on the floor now. And you wrap your right leg over your left. Right leg over your left. And pick your hips up and take them to the right, just a little bit. Now take your right knee over to the left. If your shoulder comes off the floor, bring your knees back. If your right shoulder comes off, bring your knees back. If it doesn't, you can actually use your left knee to bring the right foot down a little bit more. Now look towards the right. I want you to do some big inhales and even bigger exhale. Pull in the Agni. Remember, the Agni is about an inch below the navel. Pull it in as you exhale. Pull in the pelvic floor. Release and inhale. 3 more breaths. Exhale, pull in. Release. Inhale. Exhale, pull in. Release. Inhale. Always come back to the middle. Just stop for a moment. Feel the sensations in your body. What are twists doing? They're working on the digestive system, working on your nervous system, your adrenal glands, squeezing the body like a sponge, cleansing. Big breath, big exhale. Like the sponge, let it replenish with fresh oxygenated blood. Keep your mind on the breathing. So now, take your left leg, wrap it over your right. Pick your hips up and go to the left just a little bit, 1 or 2 inches. Take your hands out to the side. So my hands are in the cactus position. That means my elbow's coming straight out, or the traffic cop. Now we take the legs over to the right and look to the left. Remember, if your left shoulder comes off, then bring your legs back a little bit. And breathe. Head is going to the left, legs are going to the right. And as you exhale, pull in the navel, pull in the pelvic floor and the anal sphincter, pull it in. And then release. And then inhale. Twice more. And you can come up to the center. Just stretch your legs out. Stretch your legs out. You might need a pillow for under your head, or you can use your hands. And let's just relax for a minute. I want to take my hands down actually, because I want to walk my shoulders down from my ears. I want to walk my shoulder blades in. I want to tuck my tailbone under so my spine connects with the floor. And then I'm going to stretch out my legs and have my palms facing upwards. So now come into your breath. Relax from the top of your head to your forehead, from the top of your head to your eyebrows. Relax from your eyebrows to your jaw. soften around the front of the throat, the back of the neck. Relax across the tops of your shoulders, upper back, stomach, lower back, buttocks, groins, knees, ankles, feet. Relax. Relax both hands, elbows, shoulders. Let the body just sink into the floor. Breathe. Relax. Surrender. Nowhere to go. Nothing to do. But be still. Let the body surrender. Relax around your forehead. Soften around your eyes. Let your eyebrows relax down. Around your nose. Around your mouth. Jaw. Left ear to right ear. Relax. Relax, relax, relax. Let the floor support your weight. Good. Now start to wiggle your toes. Wiggle your fingers. Take your arms above the head on the inhale. Stretch up. Stretch your hands up. Yeah, so what are 3 things you're grateful for today? I'm grateful you came to yoga because the more people that do yoga, better off the world will be. Squeeze your knees onto your chest. You will be healthier. Your family will be happier. That you're healthy and happy. And roll onto the right side. Come up with your left hand. And let's do a closing mudra. So place your hands in Anjali Mudra. If you can't sit like this, put a pillow or a bolster under your bottom, or you don't even have to sit like this. Okay, so inhale, stretch up. Put your hands behind your back. Exhale, come forward. Up onto your head. Coming back. Inhale, slowly come up. Place your hands at your forehead with your mind, with your speech, and with your body. May you honor your inner wisdom. Ivam Ekam Sat. We two are one. Namaste. So now I'll open up the room. If anybody has any question about the breathing, you can let me know.